Duck Gamer Official, what's up? Sorry, just finishing getting a little couple things set up here. And then we'll be ready to go here in a minute. So what's going on today with you? How you doing? Hold on. I'll walk in here in the kitchen for just a second. Well, it says I got 3 people watching, but nobody talking. It's okay, we'll get going here in just a minute, everybody. Now I'm down to 1 person watching. Okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. Nobody's here and nobody's talking, so... Oh well. Squeaker King, what's up, Squeaker? Squeaky, squeaky. The setup. Working the vice desk. Los Angeles.
You like the fight game, Phelps?
I did a little boxing in the Marines. I found it a pretty humbling experience.
Fix you a sandwich, buddy?
Where's everybody at? Well, I just started. And it is Sunday night, so it's liable to be a little slower than
strictly
normal.
A Mugs game. You'll like this fight, though. A plucky limey's about to take a beating from an up-and-coming Negro.
You sound pretty sure about the result.
Up-and-coming Negro?
I got 50
Lord.
bucks on the black kid. Let's get a ringside seat.
So dumb, I just joined the match and got kicked for no reason. Ah, that's one of the reasons I never got it. Yo, what's up, Nunya? How you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you. I seen when you was on there earlier doing a little PUBG, but I've been busy around the house here. I couldn't really stop in.
Son of a bitch Hammond made a run for his dressing room. Let's find out what's going on.
God damn you, Albert! You get out here right now!
Yeah, the chair flew across the ring.
Step
you didn't
back.
play that well
LAPD.
today? Yeah, it's all right. Some days you get like that, you know.
What's going on?
That son of a bitch Hammond has jammed the door.
And who are you?
Carlo Arcaro. I'm his manager. I'm his trainer.
Interesting attitude to have towards a victorious athlete.
Victorious? We had an arrangement. We had a goddamn arrangement!
That limey bastard was paid to take a nap. He reneged.
And you were out of pocket?
Damn right. Me and a couple hundred
okay,
other
Sonic.
people. Stand aside. He squeezed out the window. I'll put an APB out on him.
Why would we do that? He won the fight fair and square.
To prevent him from getting clipped. He was paid to flop. There was big money riding on this
So are we
fight.
here because you lost money, or because we're investigating a prize-fighting racket?
Very funny. Look around and see what you can find. Which is Hammond's locker?
Over by the pinboard, second from the end.
I don't think this is going to help us.
There's a phone number we can run by R&I.
Oh, bookmaker's
There's a bunch
odds.
of names and odds. You're not the only one who likes a flutter, Roy.
It's just tape. Nothing special. Okay. What's in there? I'm thinking of streaming. My internet is crap and just lags. Well, I mean, all you can do is give it a shot.
Doesn't tell me anything.
It's all you can do is just give it a shot and see what happens. That way, if somebody says, "Hey, are you ever going to do any streaming?" You know, blah, 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 I mean, then you'll know. You can be like, "Yeah, I tried it, but it just didn't work out."
You look troubled.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Probably do some solo Fortnite and some with you guys. Okay, we can set something up like that, Squeaker. Yeah.
Can I
Ain't no
help,
problem.
Courtney? Is it money?
No, Doctor. That's okay. Do I have your professional confidence?
Whatever you say will never leave this room.
I talked some of the guys in my old unit into doing something, and it's gone wrong. I guess I did it for the wrong reasons, for short-term gain. We came home from China on the Cool Ridge.
The morphine robbery.
The morphine.
That was us. I thought I could get the guys a fair share.
As far as where everybody else is right
Some
now,
sort of
I don't
benefit
know.
for the sacrifices that they made in the war.
Like I said, it is a Sunday night.
Those
Sunday
guys
nights are
deserve
usually
it,
a little
Doc.
slower.
Oh, I'm sure they do, Courtney. But the deserving aren't always rewarded.
Tell me about it, Doc. We shifted our stuff onto this mob-connected guy, and it's been turning up all over town. It wasn't meant to be like this.
The presumption was rather naive, Courtney.
I know that now, Doctor. But people are dying.
Might I venture a few questions?
Sure.
Do your underworld contacts have all the morphine?
No.
Have all the
they
more,
don't.
the more
We dug it out,
thing.
hoping we could control it.
Are they pressing you for further allocation?
That's the polite way of putting it, Doctor.
Well, the
I may be
more
able to help you,
thing.
Courtney.
Thanks, Doc. It helps just to talk about it.
I mean, I have a solution that will help you financially and salve
What's
your
up, Power Wolf?
conscience.
I'm all
How you
ears,
doing, man?
Doctor.
I will transact to take all the narcotic off your hands. You can rest assured that it will all be medically administered. I will use the funds that I no longer require for the purchase of medication and invest them in housing developments.
Housing?
The developments in question are housing projects for former servicemen. Your return will come from the sale of the properties, and your investment will benefit those that you care for most. Does this arrangement meet with your approval?
You're a magician, Doctor.
You're a magician, Doctor. For the morphine. The morphine. Lord have mercy. Oh. Okay. Well, let's go over here to the phone. Should be a phone out here in the hallway. Somewhere. Guess it's around here.
You better find that cocksucker and you bring him to me.
I feel bad too, Mickey.
You better find that cocksucker.
guaranteed me he would
and
take
bring
the
him to
flop.
me.
I guarantee that you will be fish food if you don't bring me... Roy, you out of pocket too?
Mickey? Seems that way.
Don't worry about it. My boys are out looking for him.
Well, you'd better call them off. This is a police matter now. If anything happens to Hammond, I'll testify that you made threats against him.
The
Who's the
morphine.
Greyhound? He's a frisky one, isn't he?
Cole Phelps? Mickey Cohen.
I know who he is, Roy. I, met his brother-in-law.
Uh-oh, Mickey Cohen. And the mob.
I think you had the mixture pretty scared back there.
I don't think he's too worried. Let's get over here to the phone. Some nice announcements. Mega Man 11, Legacy X Collection, and Bayonetta 3. Yeah, from what I can tell, the that stupid
Operator, give me
PAX
R&I.
conference they had out there for Sony was a big.
Putting you through now.
Who was that? You dad?
Yeah.
Oh, you want
Phelps,
to turn the heater up?
1247.
Just flip the other switch up.
How can I help, Detective?
There you go.
I need an address for the following phone number.
Yeah, I mean, they
AL345.
didn't show anything or give any release dates on anything. It was, a lot of people were really complaining about it, Powerwolf. They were expecting a day, maybe a release date announcement for God of War, Days Gone, maybe Spider-Man.
You know the place?
Nothing.
Flophouse. Quarter a night, no questions asked.
Quarter a night, no questions asked. All right, let's see what we got here. Clues. Bookmaker's odds. Also, Okami PS4 remaster out tomorrow. I'll be buying that. Yeah, and they also had another one I saw something about. I didn't see the trailer. Something about medieval. Oh, really? What do we need to talk about? Hotel El Mar. Quarter a night, no questions asked. Lil Kidda, hello, Lil Kidda. What's up, Spader? How you doing, man? Good to see you.
You know the way. You can drive.
I'm
You
waiting.
seem to have a pretty cozy relationship with Cohen and Stompanato.
Alternating between me and Sonic, that's fine. However you want to do
Do
it.
I note a hint of reprimand in your tone,
As long as you leave a
Detective?
like on both of us, it's all good.
Talking to gangsters comes with the turf. You should try out Mickey's place. He's got a haberdasher's up on Sunset. See if he can get you out of those old man's clothes that you slink around in.
Coming, I think, not
It's a
at
front
the
for his
success of the
illegal
Crash,
activities.
hopefully Spyro
It is
rematch.
that,
Yeah, you
but
never
he does
know.
carry some very sharp suits.
If it's okay with you, I'll stick
Yeah, I
with
know.
Brooks
Eagles
Brothers.
won the division. That was a hell of a game. I mean, it was back and forth. That was a good game. But yeah, if he did tear his ACL, he'll be gone for the rest of the year. Look, okay. I know who you are. I have nothing to say to you. So goodbye, Shadow. Nope, no more, little kidda. Told you. But it's good to see little kidda and Spader and Powerwolf, Squeaker, everybody.
Yeah, what do you want?
And Packer?
LAPD.
Hello,
We're making inquiries into the whereabouts of an Albert Hammond.
Yeah, hopefully it won't come to that, and I already
sure?
dropped that like.
Sure,
Well,
I'm
like I
sure.
said,
This isn't the sort of place where people
they better
use their
hope it
real
didn't
names.
because they're. I don't.
Take a look
I'd
at the
hate to
register
think
if
they're
you
going to
don't
put the
believe me.
rest of their season on Nick Foles. Nah, I just can't see it.
Well, my man, well, not my man, my boys.
Don't worry about it, Squeaker. Yeah, the Panthers won.
Okay, so
Big
look for
game over the
prominent
Vikings.
Thomas. That should narrow it down.
Rita Hayworth.
Yep, a definite.
Shirley
Pinocchio
Temple.
In the house.
Yeah, the Panthers won a big one.
Yes, I was very happy.
Only 15 pounds, and if you're unsure whether you'll like or not, it's a great Zelda-like game with a beautiful art style. It might be. Might be. Winston Churchill, Humphrey Bogart. I doubt they're all staying at this place.
Marilyn Monroe.
I doubt they're all staying at this place.
Ingrid Bergman.
Burt Lancaster, Lionel Barrymore,
Bud Abbott.
Robert Mitchum, Spencer Tracy,
Bing Crosby.
Gregory. Hey, Lauren Bacall was here too.
Vic Matura. Betty Grable.
Okay. What the hell am I supposed to be looking for? Gene Tierney, Harpo Marx. Where's the rest of the Marx brothers?
Joan Caulfield.
Glenn Ford, Ava Gardner, Tyrone Power, Danny Kaye. Okay, what am I supposed to be looking for? People.
Carlo Aguero.
What's up? Montoursville Community Blog. What's up?
Look for, he's the manager of Albert Hammond. Look for Albert Hammond.
There ain't no Albert Hammond in here. It's all celebrity names. Vincent Price. No, it's all celebrity names. I got wrecked by a Windows 10. Yeah, I saw that on Mystic. All right, Mystic. We'll catch you later, man. Yeah, good luck on getting all that reinstalled. That didn't sound like that was a good deal for you at all.
Hey, Mystic. Bye, Mystic. Good luck.
Yep, good luck, Mystic. Alan Ladd. Okay, I'm at a loss what to do here. This is L.A. Noire.
Check the place if you want. All I do is keep my head down and replace the towels.
Watching, you could tell who they are regardless within a few words. Oh, yeah. Well, I'm familiar with that one.
What's the name of it?
Okay, we are at the Hotel El Mar.
Investigated fighters dressing rooms. Okay, read through the list of hotel registers. Close to find. Telegram, movie ticket stub, magazine coupon. Tap on the Winston Churchill name for the room number.
Okay. Why Winston Churchill? It doesn't have anything to do with the other.
Didn't you find something about Winston Churchill?
Yeah, but I mean, so what is that? How does that have any correlation to it?
Because that's showing right there. 207.
Winston Churchill, a very patriotic Englishman, is staying in room 207.
The old bulldog. Even at a flop house, Adley can't get out from his shadow.
That's all right. Let's go on up here and check out Winston Churchill. I'm making coffee. I'm good right now. I don't need any coffee. It's a little late for coffee for me. A little late for coffee.
And I thought this was such a nice area. Goddamn Harry thinks he could get fresh whenever he pleases.
I don't want to jump. I'm already drinking the Lord's Nectar, also known as coffee. All right.
What on earth?
Packer, You may sound like a troll, but you're not a troll.
This guy's got a screw loose.
Yeah, especially when you squeak, squeak.
Door's unlocked. Looks like he's had a broad up here.
Insta-heat. Adrian Black's product of choice. Seems like a lifetime ago.
But my friends... No, Packer is not a troll. He's a goon, but not necessarily a troll.
You don't even like sound like a troll.
Yeah, well, you know.
A very feminine troll. No, Packer doesn't sound feminine.
Candy has expensive taste. Albert has his work cut out for him.
All right, let's go after his girl. See if that gets us any closer. Who's Candy?
Candy Edwards, the lady who filled out this coupon. Does Albert have somebody special? I didn't see anyone in his corner at the fight.
Chocolates look good.
Well, you know, they're game chocolates.
Guess the
J301.
fighter has plenty of time on his hands between bouts.
Okay.
Did you check the trash down there?
He must be heading home.
12 Brick Lane,
You know,
London.
I hope he makes it.
That crooked son of a bitch? No chance.
I'm saying your boy done good. Anything in the sink?
Uh-oh. Mouth guard. He was a fighter,
Doesn't look
so...
like anything.
Oh, well, I guess not.
What's in that window?
What? Dear, that's the waste can I just did. Right down there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's something on each window like that.
It's still warm.
Oh, you got some soup.
No, it was keying on the burner where it was still warm.
Looks like Albert has been doing
Bookmakers
some homework.
payouts.
11 grand would be a nice little nest egg.
Well, it says we got 8 people watching. Don't see nobody talking hardly.
2 dislikes.
Oh,
This angle, if he has a real
boo-hoo,
love
breaks my
interest.
heart. Breaks my heart.
Yes, Packer, your chat is working.
Yeah, you're working, Packer.
Montourville, what are you, Lord have mercy, in about?
Yeah.
You know I have an uncle who is named Matt. What's an uncle? Don't make it no 3 dislikes.
I don't think you want to do that, Squeaker.
Can you drive to this one?
Especially you don't want to come right out and say it in my chat.
So, you boxed in the Marines?
We all did. Standard training.
I can't imagine you ever played dirty.
The only prize for taking a fall was 1,000 push-ups.
We need to know which room is Candy's.
When is America gonna understand?
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Candy Edwards.
Apartment 7. You take the outside stairs by the parking lot and turn left at the top. You friends of the Italian guy?
Italian guy?
Yeah. Sleazy type? Gave his name as Carlo. I didn't like the look of him, but Candy has some funny friends.
Thanks.
This Candy broad must be as sweet as she sounds. All these gentlemen callers.
3 blondes walking through.
Evil coffee cup sighted.
Give it up, bitch.
Sounds like we're missing
He's
all the
gone and
fun.
fucked
Get
both
in
of
there,
us, and you
Phelps.
know where he's hiding. Now tell me where he is before I cut you.
Uh-oh.
Like hitting women. This isn't gonna end.
Hi,
You friend.
Oh, shit. Damn, I can barely get in the door.
Like hitting women.
Do me a favor, get out of my
This isn't gonna end well for you, friend.
How am I going to watch you get out of your car when you're like a few words on a screen, huh? That doesn't make a bit of sense.
Like hitting women, do you?
We had a gun!
This isn't gonna end.
Get off of that.
Friend.
Damn, I can't even get nothing started. Jesus. That's rough. I was trying to. Yeah, I was trying to. It just... The last 2 or 3 fight things have been good. Yeah, let me go ahead and skip this. I ain't gonna keep messing with that crap. Oh, we'll see. I knocked him out. There he goes. He's down.
Out cold,
No, it
but
does
breathing.
like that. The thing is that
Give her a minute. Take a look around.
Okay, I ain't worried about that.
Nice tie.
Carlo here seems to have the same friends as Hammond. What are the odds on them all being bookmakers?
He's a bookie. No, I mean, most of the fist fights have been okay, but there's been a couple that have been like that.
A real man uses
The last
his
2 or
fists
3
for a
I've done have
gun.
been fine. So, I don't know.
You had that one day.
I know, but I've had a couple which have been messed up, but the others have been okay.
I think it's just a glitch in the game. Yeah, he was sitting there clicking buttons.
No, I don't think so.
Why would we want to watch somebody get out of a car?
Yeah, that sounds like somebody watching paint drying.
Single ticket.
Why would you go to Akron High? Needs to learn some
there isn't
judo
a lot
or
for
something.
Albert
Yeah,
in
what's
Ohio.
up, Tick? Edward
Scania
Asensio.
sails from New York.
The Tick. The Tick rules. This thing is small. About the
Take a
time
seat, Miss
reloads.
Edwards. We
Ha!
have some questions
I bet it
for you to
was.
answer.
I've only
haven't
got
done
one
anything
Gears of
wrong.
War game.
Ever?
I forget
find
which
that
one it
pretty
is.
hard
It's on
to
my
believe.
it's in my Xbox library.
Can you answer some questions now, Miss Edwards?
Sure, I've had worse. I'll shake it off.
We're trying to track down Albert Hammond. We have reason to believe he might be in danger. Do you know where he is?
And everybody be sure to hit the thumbs up for the stream if you don't mind. If there's anybody new, please subscribe.
Save it for the suckers, Candy. Albert won big. He may not have told you, but you don't strike me as the type who leaves town when there's money to be had.
You played it on PS3? Oh, that's good. Yeah, I played it a little bit back on PS3. It's been a long while back. Gears 4. Yeah, I know, but it don't do me any good, Powerwolf. I don't have an Xbox. So, yeah.
Do the names Harry,
Wish I did,
Mervyn,
but...
or Ray mean anything to you?
Could be anybody. How the hell would I know?
Give up these men.
Oh,
Miss
sorry
Edwards,
there,
and we'll think about letting these
Montoursville.
charges against you slide.
You and your freshly
What?
made account.
Charges against me?
Idiot.
All I did was try and look out for Albert. Now he skips
No,
out. And I
don't
have to
worry.
take beatings from
You know,
as well?
kiddo, we get rid of the Pinocchio trolls.
I meant to hit remove.
You're leaving town, Miss Edwards?
Yes,
It's probably
straight home.
probably another one of Eclipse's accounts. Phew. All right.
You're lying to me. Albert finally won a big fight. I say good luck to him. But you know where he is. Let me help him, Candy.
Do all you cops run off at the mouth? Prove I know where he is. I don't know where he is, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
Well, get out of your way, Candy.
God, I ain't getting none of them.
We know you're a busy lady.
Like I said.
Skittles, hey, what's up, Skittles?
The LAPD
How you been
expects
doing?
a little more cooperation. You better watch your back, sister.
Skittles Gaming.
Get out, Carlo, you hump. And get rid of that pig sticker.
Kid, I will not eat any
You
more.
ever pull that thing on me,
pizza
I'll
rolls.
shoot you like a dog.
That bitch knows where Hammond is. She knows where my money's gone.
My money too, tough guy. I'll handle this. Bad people are looking to hurt Candy, and yet she's not heading straight for the train station? I smell a payoff. I say stake her out. See where she goes.
You thought Montoursville was nice?
Well, they were being nice, but if you go over and look, right after American Soldier got banned, you go over there
Tail
and
this
look,
broad.
and
Don't let her get
Montoursville
away, but don't get spotted.
was created
I'll bring up the
today.
car behind you.
Yeah, fresh account, just made today. Is this game worth it? I think so. I mean, it's only $39. It's not a full price game. And there's a whole lot of gameplay in this. You got the regular patrol division, then you go to homicide, you go to vice, then after this there's the arson squad you go to and do them cases. So I would have to say yes, it's worth it. I think so. Do I think you should get Skyrim? I don't know. It just depends on what kind of games you like. It's probably one of the best games you'll get as far as, if you've never played it, as far as gameplay. And everything that you can do. I mean, you'll put hundreds and hundreds of hours into that game. So as far as value, and if you got, but you got to like that type of game. If you do, then yeah, it's well worth the price, especially if you can get it on special.
So like Kiddo said, if you've never played it, it's a great game.
Tail
even
is
if you have
broad.
played it, it's
Don't
a
let her
great
get
game.
away, but don't get spotted. I'll bring up the car behind you.
It's like Fallout 4 in that it's open world, RPG. It's not a linear story. I mean, the actual main quest is linear, but I mean, you can branch off of it and go do anything you want and come back to it, 200 hours later if you want,
Exactly, Powerwolf. They really do. It seems like as big as they are, they would be able to check your IP address, saying, "Oh, they
Move
paid
in. Can't risk losing the trail.
such and such account." What multiplayer games?
What multiplayer games do I got? Destiny 2, COD 2, Fortnite. I play a lot of that. I've got a few others. Battlefield 1, yeah, I've got that. I got Battlefield 4. No Minecraft.
Slack. I get closer.
No Minecraft. Trust me.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
And Roblox?
No Roblox. I have no idea. I've never been a big fan of those type of games, Spider-Man. A lot of people are talking about it, looking forward to it. So I imagine it will be a good game. It's just not my type of game. There's some other games that I'm really looking forward to that I'm hopefully going to be able to get. I want to get Shadow of the Colossus, which comes out, I think, the 6th of February. Far Cry 5. A few others, which are coming out down the road. Of course, Shadow of the Colossus, you know, is a big remake done by Blue Point Studio. Far Cry 1? No. I played 3 and 4, and I did play a little bit of 2, but it just, I don't know. It just didn't really do anything for me. The original. You know, like that. But my favorite of the ones that I've really played is Far Cry 3. I mean, Far Cry 4 is good, but no, I think 3 is better. Better story with it. I mean, gameplay mechanics and everything are pretty much the same, you know. But characters and everything I think's better in 3. Hey, Techno!
Hey, Techno!
Yeah, the third one was definitely top notch all the way. I think your account gets permabanned if you get too many complaints leveled against you. That's open to abuse. Yeah, it is. Yeah, that could happen. I've got a Twitch channel. I don't use it, obviously. But I'm still crossing my fingers that one day here very soon I'll be able to get me an Xbox One. Whether I got to buy it myself as a Christmas gift or whatever. Because I've got games that I want to play on it. And for anybody that's willing to watch it, then I will definitely do it on my Twitch channel. Mafia 3? No, it's not trash. It's a decent game. No, my Twitch channel is Maximmunity Gaming. I tried to get the regular just like on here, but it was already taken. But that's my Twitch channel.
Bookmakers?
Feeling great, Techno? That's good to hear, man.
Surprise,
good to hear.
Surprise.
Thrifty Liquor. But I mean, that's my Twitch, Maximmunity Gaming. Oh no, I want an Xbox. I've got games to play on it.
Woman just came in here.
Great games. Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas,
How much
Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
$3,600. She claimed me out.
On the Hammond Kid Galahad fight?
You got it. I'm not complaining. We
And
all
I'd
made
love
a
to
lot
have
of money
one, but
on that one.
you
Huge
know,
plunge on Galahad.
don't see
and
it
then
happening for a
Hammond
while.
knocks the bum out.
So she collected the money and went out through the back door?
Nope. She made a phone call over there, wrote something on a notepad, and then left.
Can someone put up a link to that? Oh yeah, this is a brand new PS4 Pro. I just got this. This is always going to be my main deal.
An old intelligence trick from the Marines.
won't be able to put a link to it. Maybe if I can remind Max.
What?
He can put up a link to his Twitch channel. On his description.
I don't like Far Cry. I kept getting one-shotted by honey badgers near the area where you start. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've already done this, so what is it looking? Ivor Avenue, Hollywood. Well, the honey badgers in Far Cry are really vicious. I mean, they are. They ain't no joke. There it goes.
I know where she's headed. Let's get moving.
A good, fun game. Like I said, it just depends on what kind of games you like. I mean, there's lots of games out there to play, and I don't know what you already got. You know?
You're behind the wheel.
I mean, I'm not trying to be obstinate. It's just I don't really know what I would recommend. I don't know what you're into.
Smart play.
As long as you don't buy the new Star Wars
Is
Battlefront,
Candy
you'll be in
collecting
good
on
shape.
Albert's behalf, or is she cheating
I've
him
had
too?
several people want me to buy that, and I refuse. I'm not giving any money to EA Games. So therefore, I have no desire to own it.
6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 16.
Well, I've got Final Fantasy 15. I have done a few streams of it. I've kind of gotten away from it. Who knows? Maybe sometime here in the future I'll get back with some of it. I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of games coming out that I'm really interested in. Like I said, Shadow of the Colossus, Far Cry 5. Another one comes out sometime called Vampira, which is a big supposed to be an open world. So I'm, there's a lot of.
Evil.
Yeah, EA is evil. So there's definitely some games out there that I'm looking forward to. Days Gone,
Detectives
obviously.
Phelps and Earl, LAPD.
Relax, Cole. You just have a blonde in here, Mervyn?
Sure did. I'm just about to close up. She took me to the cleaners. 4,000 clams and change.
How long ago did you leave?
Maybe 5 minutes. Called a cab. Asked for a number. I told her there was a card over there by the phone.
A Flash open world game, good game will come out? I don't know. Lone Vault Wander's not a follower of mine. I follow them.
Yellow cab. We need to get after her, fast. Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Can you connect me to the Yellow Cab Company? Hollywood 2187, please.
Yeah, that would be it,
This is
Powerwolf.
Detective
Yeah,
Phelps, LAPD.
you should buy and
You
play that.
dispatched
Stream
the
it
cab
even.
to 1487
Patricia would love you.
Ivar Avenue, Hollywood.
Yes, sir. Send one round from the pool.
Do you have the number of that cab?
Number 179.
Thanks.
We're done playing around. Get Mervyn to give us an address on Ray's place.
You have any idea who Ray is?
All right, kiddo.
Not now, Mervyn. Cole doesn't have much of a sense of humor at the best of times.
Ray runs a shop up on North Cherokee Avenue, just south of Hollywood Boulevard.
That's my girlfriend, Misty Rain, who's in the chat. She's one of my moderators also.
You can drive.
Well, at least you didn't say who's
This
the
broad's
man.
planning on cleaning out every bookmaker in town.
Hammond needed to make sure he was getting a bigger payday than if he'd taken the flop.
Never trust the limeys, especially where a fight's concerned. A mistake we can't seem to stop making.
But hey, we got 10 people in here. Thanks everybody for coming in. Please do hit the thumbs up for the stream. Subscribe if you're new. I would much appreciate it. And anybody that wishes to donate to the channel, who knows, might be able to put that towards an Xbox. Please use the stream tip link. Don't use Super Chat. Takes forever to get it, and they rip you off. Okay, now when we left, he was driving. Now I'm driving. Oh, Lord.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab. Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. Should know his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Ah, God, I got too close. You know I will donate, but not for an Xbox.
Honestly, right now, Skittles, any donation.
Well, any donation probably would be going to help out on some bills right now. Yeah. Probably the only way that I'll get an Xbox is if somebody sends me one for Christmas, but I doubt that's going to happen, you know. Huh. Well, I hope they do make up something for all that loot box bullshit, Powerwolf. It's ridiculous. But no, honestly, I had some money in my PayPal and I transferred that over earlier today because we got a bill that we got to pay tomorrow. I don't work.
She's not in the
this
car.
is what I do.
She must be inside.
I've had some health problems over the last few years, so I don't work right now.
Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. Should know his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
Do I get paid for this? Just pretty much donations right now, which helps me out. If I'm able to get enough to help pay the internet bill and stuff like that, and help keep up my costs with the channel, then that'll be okay. Yeah, streaming is hard. A lot of people think, all you're doing is playing games. You are playing games, but I mean, you're eyeing your chat, you're talking with everybody, and it's a lot more work involved than what people think. I've had people that have tried it and they're like, wow, I didn't realize it was, it was going to be so much. And it's true.
That's the cab waiting up ahead. She's not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, Techno.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab. Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. Should know his goddamn place.
I think he knows.
Okay, let me skip this thing. Yes. Jesus.
Pull over. He's heading inside.
I'd sue their ass
I think I
that
just saw
personally.
Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Oh God, where's she at?
Olive oil comes from olive.
Oh, there she is, way over there.
This guy's got a screw loose. That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop.
Knockout, hello, Knockout. How are you?
Just try and sit still, Candy. Who shot you? Was it Albert?
Car.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
He was on, I think, Friday. Yeah, he was on in my stream Friday afternoon. The only streams he's been in, it usually comes in, or anytime he comes in is in the afternoon. Hey, V-Best.
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
How you doing, V-Best? What's the word on the job? Any good news on that? Bye, Skittles. I already answered it for you. It was already answered twice. Bye. Another frickin' troll. Also streaming this. Oh, okay. What's up, Fourscore? All right. Thanks for coming in to say hey. We'll talk to you later, man.
.32 caliber. One shot fired.
Egyptian theater.
The Egyptian theater.
So, what now?
The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
Okay. Already done that. All right, let's go. It seems like the night is starting off a little bit troll heavy for a Sunday night, so everybody that's a mod, please just kind of keep your eyes out for me. I'd appreciate it.
Poor girl. She didn't deserve.
No, that's not Dave.
Poor girl. Half the precinct.
I didn't get notified. Sometimes that happens, Knockout. It's just the way it works.
Town a lot quicker than that.
Or on the gun. Yeah, I know. It's just the way this game works. I guess I didn't use a lot of formal stuff. See, now there's Beer Dave. No, 4 and beers, and Dave's got beer are two different people. Trust me. Has been summoned. Hey, Nancy, what's up?
This seems
Everybody's
like a long
coming in
shot.
now. I appreciate it.
Aren't they all?
That's right.
Car 11, King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. The revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a bitch. He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men
Huh?
use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the
It's
money
none of your
too?
business what I'm
Come on,
planning
Roy.
to do.
We're bringing this whole tragedy to its
Idiot.
conclusion.
Like a job. Like. I didn't see you were streaming until you turned on the PS4. Yeah, I mean, sometimes that happens, Knockout. Ain't nothing you can do about it. That's just the way YouTube is. That happens to me with Duke sometimes. I never do get a notification, but I know generally when he's going to stream, so I just have to go on there and check.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her.
She was
collect.
running out
I
on
set her
me.
up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to
That's
take the
right.
dive.
The beverage
Everyone
card is
wanted
here,
me to
everybody.
take
Belly
the
up to the
short
bar
money.
and place
For the
orders.
best deal.
You were washed up, kid. You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere.
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't
That's
for lack
right.
of courage.
Root
I
beer
didn't
for
have
Kidda.
much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay
It's still a
me.
form of
You
beer,
did it
so
for yourself.
it'll be okay.
So did little
I'm
boy.
sure Dave
You
has
did it to
some
make the
frosty
fuck
cold
Candy
ones on
did it to
hand.
make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
So did V-Beth say if she got the job?
I don't know. V-Best never responded if she got the job or what was going on with that, you know. If she gotten any word. She may not have heard us or heard me.
We've heard enough, Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
You're making a big mistake.
Anything I'm good.
You're coming, Bell. Throw out the guns.
Where are you?
Just finished putting my mother's Christmas present together. Ah. Okay.
Well, I think what I'm going to try to do is I have not got to see my dad the past few years on Christmas. And I'm going to see if I can get my daughter to take me up there on Christmas Day.
Oh, crap.
And give that to him as a Christmas present.
Yeah, that would be nice. She's able to go see him.
Yeah, I think it's been, what, 3-4 years since I've been able to?
Dave is trying to get me smashed.
We've
About
heard
that
enough,
long.
Arcaro. Put down your weapon.
A smashed kiddo.
You're making a big mistake, Arcaro.
Come on, Cole.
Find some cover.
My favorite root beer is none.
A&W is good. Barks root beer is good too. Pretty decent.
Root beer tastes nasty.
Well, that's your opinion. Hey, I take some root beer too.
No, I not share with you. I share with Kiddo.
Well, that's fine. You be that way then.
Does he have like a flashlight coming out of his bag?
No, it's in his pocket. It's like a little thing. I haven't had a good root beer float in a long time, but they are good. Your finest golden ale and a 2-pint beer stein. Good lord.
Come out now, Hammond.
I've had root beer floats when I was younger.
Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. Escania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps.
Old Dominion, but they don't make a sugar-free one. What is special about it? Made with honey instead of sugar. Oh,
Gangsters looking
no,
to get
I would try one.
LAPD
I've never
cops
seen
might
Old
be
Dominion root
involved.
beer.
Either of you two sons of bitches know anything about that?
No, sir.
So, the dead wop who turned up in this theater, who used to be a boxing manager, who murdered Candy Edwards, has nothing to do with the fix?
Absolutely not.
Earl, you're doing venereal disease citations until you can learn to stop lying to me. Phelps?
I fixed Misty a root beer.
Got
float
anything
and
to
Max
add?
eats it.
Welcome
back, V.
No, sir.
Get your
Be
uniform
best.
from your locker.
Kiddo,
You're
no
back
fix
on the
me, no
street.
root beer float.
For venereal diseases? Maybe back then. I don't know.
187
Dead
at
wop
5810
used to
Marana
call
Avenue.
me his little
Homicide
whoppy
wants you over there.
because you're half Italian.
The coroner thinks the broad
Okay.
was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
Pepsi and milk. Ew. But the interview went great. Well, that's good to hear, V-Best. Good to hear.
Well, I hope you got the job.
What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
You got a good feeling about it? Hey, well, that's always good. Just keep your fingers crossed and hope for the
We're a
best.
dysfunctional couple now. People judge me
What, when
with
he
you
called
on
you
my
a little
arm, same way
whoppy?
they would a fat
Oh,
broad
Lord.
to 5 o'clock shadow.
I really hope you're joking, Roy.
The thing was, he was a really nice guy. I felt lousy collaring him.
You can cross out my problems, be best.
It's him, the cop from the newspapers.
Dave, try it sometime. Be bold.
You can drive.
Sometime.
Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of
Made
LA
with honey
forever.
in Northern
We're
Virginia
wasting our time
by
on
the
some
clover
hump.
fields where the bees are. Oh, okay.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Alice 170. Hey, what's up, Alice? How you doing tonight?
Second floor, apartment 6.
Well, I've had one new subscriber tonight. I'm only one away from 2170. Maybe I'll get there before the night's out. Hopefully so. Okay. Oh, you got work tomorrow? Oh, okay. Well, I'm doing okay. How are you doing? Besides the laying down part.
Bukowski, you made Homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug?
Banned on Sonic.
Can we get on with it?
Huh?
Relax, Rusty.
Apparently that Montoursville got banned on Sonics too.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
You mind if I take a look around?
Now, so I can start to get out of debt. Well, that's always a good thing. Always.
Phelps? Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I took a look?
Be my guest. Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly. Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good.
Bite marks.
Very unusual ring.
Hey, Kellen Eckhart, what's up?
But it looks like a black sapphire.
Hey, Kellen.
The eyes are a classic sign of death, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her
You
arm
actually
and
want to know the
injected
recipe for that
her in the
V-Best?
bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
It might be
Take a
good.
look around.
That's fine,
outside on your
Squeaker.
way
Go do
out
what you
and
got to
see if
do.
you can
Make your
find the
Christmas
cigarettes.
cookies.
It would
Nothing
make
wrong
my
with
theory.
cookies.
And morphine would
Ever.
have been very quick.
Hey, you
And
got
there
a
wouldn't have been much of a
sheriff
struggle.
packer?
Okay.
Yep.
So
You got to
find
bring
two
some
guys who
Christmas
recently
cookies
bought
back here,
cigarettes and weren't junkies.
or I give you
Might
the
be
boot
onto something.
in your butt.
You missed about 2 or 3, Kellen.
Not much help.
Okay, I've already done it. All right. Let's go back here and take a look. Nothing over here.
Quality English smoking jacket.
Savile Row,
45
London.
would wear one.
I got to go and pack lunch before I get... Okay, Alice, thanks for coming in. Better one shot of milk in it. If you like milk better, one shot of Pepsi in it. Ugh. No, thank you. Just don't sound right at all.
like barbiturates.
Not until you try it, Max.
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Oh.
We should speak to her doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Friends agree.
Okay. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Nothing that way. All right, Kellen, we'll see you later. Thanks for stopping in for a bit.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order.
Yeah, I'm doing vice
Henderson,
cases.
maybe?
Yeah.
Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and
Vice is like crimes, drugs, prostitution, gambling, stuff like
Was
that.
Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
So she wasn't mad at anyone in particular?
No, men were usually besotted with Miss Julia, not the other way around. I don't think Miss Julia was ever in love with anyone.
Did Miss Randall have many friends, is it?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Men friends, Mrs. Reynoldson. Spill it.
I will not spread gossip about Miss Julia. She was very nice to me.
I don't care if she was the Virgin Mary's sister. Who was she humping? You changed the sheets.
You're disgusting. If you're going to take that tone, I won't answer any more questions.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Copying people's names in here. No.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get it. Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson. You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home. Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm a Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
Can you drive to this one?
Bukowski, Galloway.
They only
Quite the
came in
little
here with 2
reunion in there.
accounts.
Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know?
It wasn't
They got promoted
copying
so
anybody
fast
in
you
here.
barely had time to learn their names. Let me
One
fill
of
you
them
in.
I knew, that
Bukowski's a
American
pushover.
soldier or
Galloway's a
whatever.
drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility.
Well, they're still hanging out over there?
Trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need.
Yep.
Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Yeah, Pinocchio. Yeah. Pinocchio!
Maybe one of these days there'll be a real boy.
Haven't seen them for a while. Now, don't trust me, they're still out there lurking somewhere.
Well, yeah, Powerwolf, you're a real boy. You've also been here for quite a while.
Yeah, true.
Maybe one of these days they'll be a real boy. Instead of just a Pinocchio.
Oh, okay, here we go. It didn't pop up, it deactivated. Ah, here we are. Nice door. Well, now you know who to watch for there, Techno. There we go.
I mean, the one thing they need to learn is if they're going to come in under another
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
You know, they do make spell check.
Dr. Stoneman, 505.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
All right. Let's go.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Your investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain here. Leave me alone.
Get out of the way, you bum.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
She was disturbed, though.
Well, not in the conventional sense. She had trouble sleeping.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
Do you know where Miss Randall worked?
I have my patient's home address and next to kin. That's as far as it goes.
Yep, exactly.
We are investigating a murder, Doctor. You can either read whatever else is on that card, or I can reach over and take it from you.
There is such a thing as confidentiality, officer.
Not for a dead woman lying on her bathroom floor, there isn't. You want to obstruct me? I'll subpoena your patient records.
Clothing store. 6582 Hollywood Boulevard, Hollywood.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
My patient can go back in there and see him about his sciatica.
About his sciatica. Yes. He's got issues.
The old boy's lying.
The old boy's
About
lying.
what?
I don't know.
Pinocchio.
He looked relieved when you said she was dead. That's
He
a
looked
strange
relieved when
reaction
you
to
said
have to
she
the
was
death of a young patient.
He's got a pain in the butt.
You're behind the wheel.
Yeah, you could say that.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got some to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Ooh, swanky.
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Your partner is a cynical bugger, and the other one wore a pea-colored jacket and was an asshole.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much.
I'm not
Please
enough
don't
of an
inform her about
asshat
Miss
to let
Randall's
myself... Nah, I'm not going to go
Very
around
well,
trolling
officer.
anybody.
Heather,
It's ridiculous.
these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast
Yeah, I
life.
don't
Oh,
think
no.
you're an asset either.
Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you. How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Kept coming in shadow stream and advertising. Soul did it right with you. Oh.
That sounds like something Soul would do.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
Sometimes I'll drink milk for my stomach. I mean, I take my medicine every day, but sometimes I just need a little extra.
Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful.
Sebastian, hey, what's up,
Now, wait a
Sebastian?
moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Hmm?
So the chip went down the wrong way, it went sideways. Hey, Sebastian. We wondered where you were, Sebastian. You damn techno.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Yeah.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
All right. Hollywood Receiving Hospital. Let's go.
You know the way. You can drive.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
But everybody, please. Oh, a lot of Christmas shopping. Oh, you love it, you know it. But everybody, please throw the thumbs up on the stream. Anybody that's new that's watching, if there is, please hit the subscribe button. I like to hit 2,170 subs, at least before the stream is over. When I last checked, I was at 2,169. Let me go take another quick look here. Oh, still at 2,169. Just need one more. All right, let's go.
What now?
Morgue this way.
May as well get this over with. Let's go and hear Mal's fairy tale.
Mister, a man like you always loses a battle of wits because you're unarmed.
Okay. There ain't no corner in here. Oh, wait. Other room.
Sam's taking me out to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Well, it's good to see you back, Sebastian.
Paul, Roy,
Yeah.
I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
For Mom
something
and
else to
myself,
show
and we love them. 3 Google Home Minis.
All right,
Oh,
Mal, what
nice.
gives? The dead guy's name
Sounds
is
good,
Jimmy
Techno.
LeBlanc, career
Yeah.
burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
And of course, we saw Dawn's big Christmas present early.
Hang on a minute, Roy.
On the
Listening.
Twitter
No sign
earlier.
of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
All right, Army.
Maybe an hour or
I would
two
hope
after
you're
the
away to
Randall
bed. It's like 3:30 in the morning.
So you're saying
Your
Laughing
time.
Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
We'll catch you later. Ugh. Rough. No Battlefront 2 here, and no interest in it. Squeaker.
So you Army and Rogues.
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mel. Thanks for the...
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry.
Unknown
It's the least I can
has returned. Hello, Unknown. How are you? I'm still waiting for you to become known, not just unknown.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
I have slight cold. Oh,
I'm in the
you
clothing
stay warm there,
business.
kidda.
Julia.
Keep that heat turned up. It's chilly. It's 25 degrees here. We got our heat in the living room on high.
And you were close? We were friends.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
Spill it, Henry. You know
I'm
nothing
doing
about
okay,
a man
Unknown.
named Henderson?
Yes, you're right. Henderson, yeah. Very distinguished.
And are really helpful with
guy?
other screening to
address,
broadcast to other minis on the network
sorry, I
and
don't.
make hands-free calls. Oh,
I
nothing
think he
wrong with
lives
that.
somewhere out of town. Somewhere back east.
How you be, best?
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julie Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Guy gave his wife a tat. I said, also there.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. Fighting 6th.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties.
Which engagements?
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him.
Yeah, Christmas shopping will wear your ass out quick.
The girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Oh, Lord.
He's in that car at the lights.
Oh, God. Now you go chase after that dude.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
You got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
Well, that's always good to... that's going to be a very good thing.
Are you trying to blow our cover?
Great. Very funny, Squeaker. Well, that's a good feature to have on that Techno in case you was to fall or something. Yeah, that's really good. That's a good idea to have that on hand.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
He's in that car at the lights.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Huh? That's him right in front of me, that yellow car. I know. You don't want to get too close. That can be turned on and off by voice commands. Man, that might be another good idea, Techno. Hey, you know.
Where are you taking us, Henry?
Careful, we'll get spotted at this distance.
Should be able to.
Yeah, I would think there might be something like out there like that. Whoa!
Great idea, Cole. Why don't you just dance in front of his windshield as well?
I've got to run the light because I got to stay, at least somewhat close to him. But I can't hit the siren because then he'll know he's being followed.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
I didn't hit the damn siren. What was that? How did he discover me? Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. Wouldn't want one in a bedroom, but if I can turn it off by voice, then I can disable it when you're changing. True. Yeah. Very funny, kidda. You goon. Kidda goon.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this
like
on
I
to
said,
Bukowski?
since I'm tailing him, I can't sit there and wait at red lights because then he'll get out of range.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have him get in touch via KGPL.
Oh, hiss yourself. Most of your falls have been in your room? Oh, okay. Well,
He's in that car at the lights.
if you do put a camera in there, just, if you're changing or something, don't forget to give it the command, you know.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
God damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
It's like I said, I can't worry about the red lights. I gotta keep going.
Better liar.
Like I said, thank goodness he's a cop in that.
See, like right here. Let me just gun it and get through here. Oh Lord, now I'm caught in this traffic here.
Henry?
Oh well, get out of my way. I don't care.
He's still up there. Yes, I don't want to be a peeping Tom. Most of Max's pay was go to tickets and new hats.
New hats.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
New suits.
Man, the green light only lasts like a split second. It's weird.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the car is very bright yellow. Yeah. So it's not hard to spot. Okay, there we go. We got it done.
Second-hand goods.
He needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him.
Oh,
See how he
God.
intends to spend the money.
More driving.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Okay, well, I gotta walk on this one. So that's not too bad.
Okay, knockout.
Idiot. What do you use for driving in this game? Mainly your right trigger and your left joystick. And then, of course, your left joystick will be for the brakes. All right, V-Best, we'll catch you later.
Bye, V.
You'll have to keep us posted on that job thing. Let us know how you do. If you get any good word on it.
His foot pedal's on.
Shut up, Squeaker. Squeaker goon.
Maximmunity.
Yeah. And yours will be Squeaker Goon
Money
Gaming.
and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him. See how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
wasn't either, Don.
I've never done well with the driving games.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
And see, half the people that sit here and make fun, they probably suck at them games too. Okay, how did he see me? I'm behind a brick wall. That's stupid.
He can't be discovered, kiddo.
Yeah, well, I don't know how he discovered me. I was behind a brick wall.
Well, when he was looking back.
Well, whatever.
It's cheating.
He has wall hacks. He's got something.
He needs money and fast.
He's got eyes in the back of his head.
Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him. See how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
He's looking back.
But he didn't see me.
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
I had a really sweet kitten named Squeaker, and the Squeaker Goon isn't near. Well, Squeaker's the one who changed his name to that. Yes.
Isn't nearly as sweet.
Yeah, it isn't nearly as sweet.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next
Mexico City.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD. The man who just came in here. He bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
Oh my God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face.
He has to wait a certain amount of time. Because I think he had already... I know what his original YouTube name was. And then he changed it to Packer King. Then he changed it to Squeaker King. So now he's got to wait. For a little bit. And go over here and use the phone.
You changed too recently.
Yep, you'll have to wait until that time limit runs out.
Dispatch.
Putting you
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to the Hollywood station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted to Hollywood 9th Beat, Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Thanks, ma'am.
All right, everybody. I got to run to the bathroom real quick. Just give me a minute, and I'll be right back. Station identification. You are watching Maximus Gaming live on YouTube. Get your free hugged pillow now, and if you buy now, you'll get an extra one for free. Very funny, kidda. Ha ha. You got jokes.
You're behind the wheel.
A one-way ticket to
Happy
Mexico.
Easter.
Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a
Hey,
pile
you're
of
either
dog
kind of
shit.
early or a whole lot late.
I can think of a few, but I'd put my money
Oh, and you
south
got
of the
jokes
belt.
over there, too.
One guy plus two dames, always equals
Only one that's going to eat prunes around here would be your old ass.
Now, not to drive like Max.
Yeah, I'm sure you'd be. I'm sure you'd really be out there, really doing it just the right way, Ahsoka. Yeah, right. I don't think so.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Well, Duke, you would probably. Oh, let's see who I thought. Oh, okay. Thought that was somebody else.
He thought it was too safe.
Find your cover. Let's move.
Hey, Princess.
Thanks.
You would just sit in car and honk on?
Armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
That's right. Sub and donate today, Princess. Step up to the stream tip.
Years back. Yeah, got through a music shop.
Please.
A jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner though. His partner?
Trust me, you don't have that much money, Princess.
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey. Got away. I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
I don't know if it's any difference between PC and console or not, Techno, but it's a little rough.
Thanks. No big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
It's similar to riding a horse in Skyrim, all third person. Oh yeah, it is.
It's okay, Packer.
We caught up with Mao. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc.
He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There was no sign of a...
That's where our net comes in. Next stop, we speak to Lacey about a list of recent burglaries.
The guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's
Barbie's Puppy Rescue.
Let's get him in and beat it out. Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty? It could be too smart for your own good.
No.
We've been talking about that, haven't we, Roy? Stefan?
Finbar?
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen.
Believe it or not, the horse riding in Skyrim is a lot easier than driving in here. A lot easier.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Let's see.
Driving this game looks bad, to be honest. It seems to get too hard and lose control. Just remember the mechanics of motion and speed is probably about half quick.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Well, it took me 6 years to ride a horse, so I'd probably not be good at this game's mechanics. No, probably not. All right, Techno.
You're the reason brothers and sisters shouldn't marry.
Can you drive to this one?
Now, and we're gonna have to get it already.
Have been having
Hey, what's up, Shadow Supremacy? How you doing, brother?
Phelps, don't be so touchy. Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed.
Someone banned this troll, so I need to ban Squeaker King?
You're a Booneroo case man, Phelps. One of the best I've ever seen.
Thanks.
Hey, Shadow, you be sure to remember all that talk about ban that troll and stuff whenever you get back and you're on your PS4 and he's wanting to jump on with you and play Fortnite or something. You know, you just remember that. Yeah. And he also said that Rainbow Six was garbage. He did.
Shadow is good woman.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
She is.
You did too, didn't he?
Follow me, sir. Very fun.
You know you said Rainbow Six was garbage.
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary.
Uh-huh.
Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am.
I have a record
some
of all
questions
chat
if you don't
comments.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
I said I got kicked off for no reason, not that I hate it.
You said Rainbow Six is garbage. I got kicked off. I've got it on record.
Can you do?
A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
You've been on a 3-hour ban before on Siege? Ah.
So you have no idea who did this burglary? A lot of these cases tend to be inside jobs.
How dare you impugn my character and the character of my staff? If
Oh,
you have
Lord.
no further questions, I suggest you leave.
God, that's an ugly woman.
Yeah, she is ugly.
What can you tell us about
Looks like an old crow.
A terrible night, at least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
We don't want to hear nothing about it, Shadow, please.
You were in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no.
We obviously haven't seen
I
it.
was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman
I'm
and
gonna
his
have to wait till
lovely
the whole
wife.
season's over and then.
I returned home
And thinks any
all
game
my
with cover
things were
mechanics
missing.
is terrible.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch, let you know how you can recover your value.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother.
Hello,
detectives.
What I got in the mail the other day.
What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, mother and father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
What did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What's
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss
Oh,
Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
My partner cannot drive at this time. Oh, Lord.
What do you think?
Don't kill a woman in the back.
What are we missing? Let's go back to the apartment.
That's terrible. Newbies need fire control. Second nature. Map. Let's see, where are we going? Yeah. Travel agency. Julia Randall. Hollywood 9th Beat. Oh, we gotta go all the way here? Lord.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiance you're making scurrilous accusations about.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
What is sogging it, sister? You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it.
Now that crazy lady in Wolfenstein, it might be. You never know. Nah, I kind of doubt that. Although I imagine there probably will be a third one. They're going to milk that for all it's worth. Hell, we might see that before we see another Elder Scrolls. The way they're doing. Come on, let's go, people. Lord.
It's down 3 confirmed. It's already been confirmed. Oh, second launched.
Huh?
Okay, Shadow, have fun.
We'll catch you later, Shadow. I don't have a problem if they want to make another game. That's fine. But get other stuff out beforehand. I mean, Jesus. Alright, let's take a look at the map now. I mean,
Tombstone 3, the new Dunamis.
we just got a long way to go. Good Lord.
I'm not really milking it. It was already supposed to be a trilogy.
I don't have a problem if they make another one, Power Wolf, but I'd like to see some other stuff before that, like a new Elder Scrolls, like I said. You know, that's what I want to see.
New Elder Scrolls have been out 5 years. Reminds me of AC Fortnite.
Let's go up here to make a left on Hollywood Boulevard.
Yeah, they're gonna have to do major in order to.
Yep, LA traffic. There you go. Okay. Next street after this. We'll make a right. There we go. Finally. Good God. I'm going all the way across the city.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
Yeah, chauffeur service. You got that right.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
No, I'm not. Getting Fallout looked really fun, and her. Yeah, it's a great game.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Stop! LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case. Go on.
Put your hands in the air! Give it up! LAPD! Don't make me chase you!
Oh, Lord, another balance job.
Watch it.
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously.
I'd be happy
You
to
came
play
in
it
through the window,
on
said
a.
hello, and then keeled over.
I'd be happy to play it on a damn Xbox
He's
One.
coming
Be
around,
fine
too.
with me.
He's all
I've got
hopped
the game, just don't have the
Good time to
console.
get some answers.
Buy a new hat.
Missing something, Henry?
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
You're a lying bastard, too.
Your office is empty and you're behind on the rent.
Times are tough.
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather and she'd have me. Julia told the others that they were out, that she was going to create a new gang.
Oh, I'd love to see a remaster for next-gen console for Fallout 3. That would be great.
You wanted Julia Randall out of your life.
Why would he want that? Julia was our friend.
Julia was his hump, sweetheart. They were the Bonnie and Clyde of society burglars. He met you and realized he didn't have to steal anymore. He could just mooch from you. He needed Julia out of the way.
Julia was insatiable. She didn't care about anyone, not the least me. She was never going to go back to the poverty she came from. I wanted it to stop.
Who is Henderson and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
The creators don't realize that and keep making crap games. Well, I mean, usually, you know, it's just like when they redid the BioShock. Blind Squirrel Games did the remaster on that. EA didn't have to do it. And, you know, so, I mean, outside studios generally do these things.
No such person.
Considering what Mystic is going through right now, if anybody's got Windows 10...
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for
be
burglary
very
and for the
careful.
murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Yeah, I don't know how they're pulling that off, Power Wolf, as far as, you know, like I said, shipping it like that. But God knows they've sold tons of them.
Yeah, he done an update on Windows 10.
He did. An update came in on his Windows 10. It deleted all his games. It deleted Steam, all kinds of stuff. OBS, yeah.
You can drive.
Exactly what happened or why it did that, I don't know. But he spent the whole day trying to get everything redone.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out.
Because the update
Maybe we
ran
should ask him
overnight.
to give you a quick once
You know, while
over.
he was sleeping.
That meathead gave you one
It
hell
came
of a
in, you know, because he
pasting.
kept his.
I've had worse.
You know,
You
he
should have seen yourself staggering
had his
back
PC
in there
on,
like a
you
drunken
know.
sailor.
But,
Next time you can take the runner.
That's what he
I didn't
got up
box
to
in the
this
Marines,
morning.
though, did I?
Should have never told you that.
Well, I would think that'd still be like be in his library.
Yeah, I think he said he's got to reinstall all 33 games.
Yeah. Yeah. But see, the thing about it is, hopefully, since he's got to reinstall them, hopefully that doesn't make him to where he's got to start over on everything.
No.
That's talking about the rest of it, that they're scared they'll make a better job than they would and look bad by comparison. Well, I mean, anything's possible, Power Wolf. You know that. Well, who did the remaster on Skyrim? They did. So why couldn't they do the remaster of Fallout 3?
doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Tri-readings of 1 megabyte per second. Oh, good.
Oh, Lord, powerful.
I know my internet's not the best, but I realize I've got better than some people do.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Well, that's one thing. I'm thankful.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to
Yeah.
see you, and he says it's urgent.
32 was just an esteemed day.
Had way more. 33 were yeah, he's got all kinds of other stuff on there.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
Well, 7 megabytes is not great,
so glad
but it's not awful.
Prison will be better than...
I mean, mine's a little. What we got's a little bit better than that, but still takes forever to download stuff. Hey, what's up, Soul Glow?
Hey, little bee.
I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
Well, good for you, Soul.
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. It didn't matter how much money
You like
I
working
shot
these
her,
later
never
shifts,
enough.
don't you, Soul?
She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
So why not?
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No.
I could see him doing Fallout 3. They probably won't do New Vegas since they didn't make the game. They would probably let Obsidian do it.
I don't want a lawyer.
Morrowind, I doubt because it's such an old game. I mean, it's possible, but I just don't see it.
What have I done?
But Fallout 3 would be fantastic. Oh hell! He jumped. He took the leap out the window.
See that coming.
These shifts suck. I know you'd probably rather get on up and get in there early and get it done. Come home at, 4 or 5 o'clock, or whatever.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
Yeah.
On our way. We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then. That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful, Roy.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am.
I would be happy with a graphical remaster on Fallout 3, and just go in and fix some of the bugs, which of course they wouldn't do. They didn't do it on Skyrim for the special edition. But yeah, just go in and do a graphical and maybe sound remaster, stuff like that, and put it out for Fallout 3. I'd be happy with that. It isn't like it wouldn't sell, because it would. Exactly.
That's that cop. You're behind the wheel.
But no, I would love to see, if I had my way, they would do a Fallout 3 and a New Vegas remaster and release them as a 2-pack. Since they were only 2 years apart, they were so fairly close.
He's around
Yeah,
here somewhere.
I'm looking
A big
forward
guy.
one day to
Neighbors
be
say
able
he
to play
always wears
Oblivion.
basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this, the kids around here say he plays the harmonica. Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
He wouldn't be there. Pull. You hear that?
Oh yeah, it would be a big change as far as adapting to it, but I'm willing to do it. And I said I've got the game. I've just got the base game. I don't have like the Shivering Isles and all that, but I've got the game. Horse Armor DLC? Ha.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
What game do I have? I've got Elder Scrolls Oblivion. I just don't have the, what do you call it, the Game of the Year or whatever they want to call it. But I've got, you know, it's on Xbox, so it ain't doing me much good. Hey, Techno.
Welcome back, Techno.
Yeah, Techno's out of the hospital. Yeah. Yeah, Techno came home yesterday. True, Power Wolf. I'll agree with that.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Nightmares are done. All right. There you go. Transfer of data completed.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No
With
place
Witcher
to go
3.
unless he grew wings.
Well, I'm looking forward to CD Projekt Red's next big game, Cyberpunk 2077. I'm hoping it'll be out this year, this coming year. Witcher 3 is a very good game, but the game mechanics in it are just really, really wonky.
Son of a bitch really picked a spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab.
Shut up, Soul. A lot of people say it,
Looked like she was
not
made
just
of
me.
porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
It's very hard game to master.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Well, the controls and stuff may be real suited to you. So it's not that way for everybody, you know. But I heard that from several people about Witcher 3 and the controls and the menus and everything for it. They could have done a lot better with that. Shut up, Soul. If I say, hey, I'd like to get the goon's opinion, that means I'm talking to you. Cyberpunk 2077? Yeah.
The whole company is gone, Hank. The Major is dead.
That's CD Projekt Red's new game they're working on. And I'm hoping it'll be out this coming year. But they're very tight-lipped about it. They haven't said anything.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Oh, I do, Soul. That's not good to know.
Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole. Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
No, he didn't swear. You were bad anyhow. Packer, you're instigating it.
Yeah, you're the one that's kind of stirring the pot, Squeaker.
So you're
Earl
bad
Phelps.
too.
A shooting at the 111 Club. 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Oh, Lord.
So you're the first in this family born without a tail.
I got the jitters again.
God damn it. Just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep.
Well, there's probably some
A dead
games
judge.
that Soul's
It's not
good
good.
at. But Max isn't.
Everyone has their
There's some games
vices.
that Max is good at.
Even you, Phelps.
Yeah. Yeah, whatever. Vice versa. I got totally confused. So, do you stream? Squeaky ain't even old enough to have hair on his chest. Okay, Kenna. That's the whole army tweet of rock.
He's already got GTA.
GTA.
He's got GTA. He was wanting to get the I guess that new DLC. That whatever, that stupid shit.
You're the reason brothers and sisters shouldn't marry.
I don't know, friggin' GTA's a waste. I'd never play it. It's garbage.
Thanks, Scott.
You know the way. You can drive.
Yeah, Techno hasn't been able to be in one of them.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
What about Shadow of Warsoul? What about Shadow of
So
War?
the one thing about it, play what you want to play.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Max does play some games that people want to see, but he also plays
Bukowski.
games that
Phelps.
he enjoys playing.
Back again. We're here about the
No, we're talking about you, Soul. Don't turn it around on me. You talk about games that are dead. That's fairly new, so why don't you play Shadow of War?
He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vicks?
Two musicians, Biddleston and Bo. And get this, they used to be in a four-piece, but the trombone
Like,
player... and the
like I
drummer-
said, we're not talking about me.
Lamont and Tyree. Met the rest of the band.
Now they're a
If
no-piece.
you're not playing, if
Well,
you're playing the game,
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest.
Your audience is
You
going
might
to
want to
know
word
it.
with the
Well, it's
hostess,
just
too.
like
I'll
if
keep her company until
you know, you're not going to drive in, you know, tons of people to watch Dragon's Dogma, but if you enjoy playing it, then you play it. If you enjoy Shadow of War, then you play it. You know, just how it works.
Just like Power Wolf just said, stream what you want. The people on here will be the
Pumped a
majority
dozen
of
rounds
your
into
viewers.
Certainly sends a message.
What do you mean?
We're different.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're, you know.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Packer, you're absolutely correct.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
That's very true. You want to be able to have a channel that it doesn't matter what you play, people are still going to come in.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea.
And you hope
It was
along
my
the way
day
that
off.
what you're playing will
If I'd
bring
been
in
here,
bring in
honey,
some new
I'd be
people
full of holes,
occasionally,
just like the
a little bit.
others.
Isn't this fun?
Yeah, it's, I mean,
Well, you must have some
honestly, it's not
thoughts.
that fun to watch.
We get all types in
Unless
here,
someone gets
officer.
shot by a bush.
That only works to a point. I have no interest in F-bomb games. I will leave. Exactly. And people that do that continually when they're streaming, all they're doing is killing their own channel. They just won't grow. But some people just, they got hard heads.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the
it's like
place.
I was watching
The
a
previous
stream
owner thought all
today.
his Christmases had come at once.
And When I heard the first GD and the third
Where do you
F-bomb,
think he got the money?
My
I
guess
left.
was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
What was
Thank
that
you for your
for?
help.
So,
Eddie was in over his head.
So what was that for?
But he was a decent boss.
There's a LOL behind it.
Oh. See. All right, squeaky toy, squeaky bee. Squeaky bee.
So do not make me have to come up to Massachusetts and whip your Yankee ass.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. So,
Don't worry about it, so.
We have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
yes, please keep the F-bombs out of the chat, please. Besides, I can't give a wrench on command. I'm not watching it on PC. Yeah, I don't watch it. I won't play it. But what I'm mainly talking about is people that are whoever's streaming, and it doesn't matter what their game is playing.
Okay.
Well maintained.
Okay.
Custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Everybody needs to chill.
Yeah, everybody just kind of drop it, please.
What's that click?
Well, just keep F-bombs out of the chat.
So if you need to tell me just do it on Twitter. We'll keep it on Twitter and DMs.
Don't apologize, Knockout. You didn't do nothing wrong. Lord.
This is how me and Soul do.
Boy, look at all them
carton.
Look at all them cartons of cigarettes.
More. Looks like a couple
No,
of months'
it's
supply.
not offending me.
Yeah, if Wolverina was here, she'd have a fit. Exactly. Don't worry about it, Techno. It's no big deal.
It's fine.
Don't worry about it. Let it go.
Yeah, and I unbanned Soul.
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
Is this guy hunting for bear?
Well, if it's in the game,
these things.
They're BARs.
then ain't much I can do about that.
Sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get three of them?
And that's the reason I
Army
told
surplus
Soul
morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus
do that
valors.
stuff on-
Sound familiar?
We'll DM it
We
on
should get
Twitter.
back to the station and check
Because,
the
I mean,
details
that's
of what
the type of
exactly was
relationship
lifted from
me
that
and him,
ship.
Scott, we pick on each other. And I appreciate you all defending me.
Duke is an Army stream, but I do not moderate. Was because Nightbot there is after. Yeah, his Nightbot is very aggressive. Bars, you wish you could have one. You don't need anything like that, Dookie. Probably on Soul Stream, he has everybody as a mod. Yeah, that's true.
No. She is, no.
I know, it's on Army
It's on
Stream.
Army stream.
I know where it's at.
And Army wouldn't take it back. Kidda didn't want it. But Army won't take it back.
Yep, the BAR.
And lucky. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
Well, I mean, it's not fun till you get killed by a bush, but also you do a better bush than Army does. You do actually stay low to the ground at times.
Well, as far as
just hit remove.
Just hit remove, and that'll remove the comment. Yeah.
Instead of block, I've hit block before, so not on soul, but.
And sometimes it does happen by accident. The control for it can be a little creepy at times.
Exactly. I still think all of y'all, anytime you're in a bush, you look like a chicken.
Yeah, you look like a banty rooster. The way the back of it sticks straight up in the air, it looks like a rooster. 70% are mods, and another 5 to 10% have turned mod down. Yeah, there you go. That's it.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
But everybody that's in here, please be sure to hit the thumbs up for the live stream, if you don't mind. Would be very helpful. And one viewer, you. That's all right, kiddo. But everybody, be sure to hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. It's a good channel. Got good people. And anybody that wishes to donate to the channel, like I say, please use the stream tip link. All donations are very, very much appreciated right now.
About Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
And anybody that keeps harping on me to please play Elder Scrolls Oblivion or Fallout 3 or New Vegas, then please send me an Xbox One S, and I'll be glad to play them on my Twitch channel. Have a nice day.
And we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician in America is against prostitution, except when they're using them.
Yeah, it's probably been about a week ago. He's been working these late shifts.
LAPD and the administration taking its cut.
Is everyone in on this?
So we'll have to let me know when the next day, when he's supposed to have his next day off.
Does a large tree grow? He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
I will send you an Xbox 360.
Aren't you supposed to be working?
No, I want an Xbox One S. You cannot stream with an Xbox 360.
McManus.
I can with an Xbox One S.
In the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Yeah.
They're still on. Hey, Dookie, they're still on sale at Walmart for $189. So there you go.
I mean, you know, that's the one thing. When you're working these late shifts, especially second shift,
Harry,
you don't.
You got a minute?
Home, you don't go to
Sure,
sleep.
Cole. Anytime.
2 or 3 o'clock.
You've been working the docks robbery on the
can't
SS
sleep.
Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
And so
So
you
how
don't
do you
wake
see it?
up till
Inside
like
job. Either
10,
the guys
11
working the
o'clock.
wharves or
You
some of
don't
the
have
guys on
time
the
to do
ship.
anything.
What else was taken apart from the morphine?
Case of BARs, case of Thompsons, crate of Valor smokes.
Homicide just recovered 3 BARs and a mountain of cigarettes at a shooting at the 111 Club.
No kidding. I better get over there.
Do you have a copy of the manifest?
Yeah. Here it is.
So, how do we connect the docks robbery to the mess at the 111 Club?
Oh, I know, Dookie. I'm just messing with you. It's like I said, I gave up any hope of getting one of them for a while.
$500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of L.A. This is the crate we recovered. Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club. Enough to arm 3 companies. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon. McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry. His brains are all over the bar.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control the hop.
Thanks, Harry. Stay in touch on this.
Yeah.
This guy putting recording devices at the place for me.
I got no problem. All right, Squeaker, we will keep you in mind when it comes time to make fun of somebody. You'll be at the top of our list. We'll catch you later.
Can you drive to this one?
Fine. Where are we headed?
That's why I said you are at the top of the list.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going?
I don't think I would want someone
How
calling
well did
a
you know
person
the owner?
McGoldrick?
that a girlfriend
Well
would let
enough.
someone call her
He
that.
was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony. You survived the war. then get
Maybe
blown to
somebody
pieces
thinks
back
people think
home.
it's funny.
It happens more
I
than
don't
you
know.
think. Young guys.
Yeah, I
trying
know.
to
I'm the
adjust to
lucky
normal
recipient,
life,
ain't I, Soul?
Getting mixed up in the wrong crowds.
The kid had just bought
Uh-huh.
a nightclub. I'd say he got mixed up in the right crowds.
Until someone filled him full of holes.
You don't come into that kind of money that quickly without pissing a few people off.
That's true, Techno.
Solid oil comes from olives.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Do we know where we're going?
So as long as you can learn from your actions, that's the main thing. And make sure you don't do some of the things you did before again. Yep. Yes, there is, Techno. A big difference.
Just when I think I've seen it all.
Elbow Max right in the face while sleeping.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Blue
Should
Room
follow
Jazz
up on the
Club.
musician angle. He kept his stash close at hand.
All right. Let's look at here. The Blue Room.
Haven't I, dearie? I said, haven't I elbowed you in the face during sleeping?
You can drive.
So, half your old lackeys were on that boat, the late Mr. Goldrick included.
They weren't my lackeys.
Subordinates then, whatever you want to call them.
There were a lot of people on that boat.
Maybe you're behind this whole thing, Phelps. Wouldn't that be a master stroke? Hey, cut me in early and we'll ride this one into the sunset.
Sounds like you've got the case all sewn up, Roy. We should call it a day and go home.
And miss out on the Blue Room? I couldn't do that to you.
So you gotta forgive yourself for it.
Yeah, you got to.
It was an accident.
It was a mistake you made, and you just gotta move on. You got to. Otherwise, it'll just eat at you.
That guilt is gonna eat at you, and you cannot let it do it.
Take a break, boys.
We would like them to stay, Miss Lickman. We're making inquiries into the recent deaths of 4 musicians.
Since when have the police cared about dead black men?
Good point. We don't. What we care about is 2 tons of Army surplus morphine showing up on the street. If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow.
Exactly,
Or their
Don.
knucklehead buddies, Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making inquiries under Sturmführer?
I've told you 1,000 times about speaking that German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see to this?
Will you sit
Yeah,
down?
she got some long pants. Looks like her legs are like.
Well, that's 1940s for you.
Yeah, but they look like.
You know what he's
her
capable
legs ought
of.
to be on stilts.
Ask your questions, officer. We have work to do.
She's tall. So, you know.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
I'm not looking to arrest users. I'm after the supply.
You just don't get it, do you? Some people can't live without heroin.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize them?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
They frequented the Blue Room. They were musicians. Are you sure?
Yes, I'm very sure. Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to risk talking about a subject that could have them jailed?
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
You're so full of courage, you have never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, Detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words, and very noble. But words are just words, Colfax.
She's right. We need to pay a visit to the Mixter.
Cohen? Do you know where to find him?
This time of day? You'll find him holding court at the Macambo.
He can wait. There's something I need to be sure of. Give me till tomorrow morning.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
What does it do to people have?
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Because some people do not have inhibitions. Yes, because alcohol is a depressant.
Yeah, alcohol depresses everything.
I mean, yeah, you might be feeling good while you're drunk, but as soon as that wears off, it brings you down. Good night, Dawn. Love y'all.
All right, Dawn, we will catch you later. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us into the asylum. Boy.
Yep. You don't need it, so...
That's something you don't need to touch ever again.
You know, maybe when you get yourself figured out and straightened out, and maybe then, you know, one or two. But until then, you need to just leave it alone.
LAPD, we're looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch here.
There's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
We should go out after.
Gentlemen.
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put the shakes on me again.
Cole Phelps.
Mickey
Cohen.
Good afternoon.
Get drunk, I'm usually
He has manners.
happy drunk to somebody.
Drunk,
Aren't you
you're-
a little green for this kid?
Meet Johnny Stompanato, Cole.
Yeah, whenever I
He
got
has the
drunk, I
biggest
never got
schlong in
angry or anything. I
Hollywood
just
with the
wanted to
smallest
kind
gun. Or maybe that's
just
the
kind
other
of
way
lay around, you know?
I can never quite remember.
You're a funny guy, Roy. Haven't I always said what a funny guy Roy is?
Bessie.
And how much fun it would be to get together with him sometime.
Poor Johnny. He's the dark, sensitive type. He's a serviceman,
What
too,
you
Cole.
want? Hmm?
Johnny was at Okinawa.
You were in the crotch?
6th Marines.
The lieutenant who won the
I know
Silver
what he
Star
wants.
up on Sugarloaf.
Yeah.
I've heard of you.
Something like that.
All right, have we finished flirting? You got something to discuss, Roy? Or are you going to stand around beating the meat while my lunch gets cold?
We have some questions.
Do I need my lawyer?
Your brother-in-law, Lenny Finkelstein, was selling stolen morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Sober, I get in trouble
news,
in a
kid.
lot of fun ways.
I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
A waitress will be with you in a moment, sir.
What? 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 You want to talk to Mama?
So I'm supposed to believe that you don't know what happened to the rest of the shipment.
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit. I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine.
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
We believe there's a link between a group of Marines and the morphine stolen from the SS Coolidge. One of those Marines was shot to death in a club last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
I think you're lying. I think the 111 Club was your men. I think you're trying to send a message.
I'll send you a message, kid. You better have some proof that that was one of mine, or else you better have health insurance, huh?
Okay, not while I'm doing this. Come on.
All of the scratching around in that little book is cute, kid. Run along now, huh?
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D. and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you.
Rusty Kid is a hug
And you boys want some lunch?
Kid that he is
How about a
busy
drink?
eating.
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little
That's what he
packages.
was telling me. He was
Put the
hungry.
squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
Nope, that was Rusty.
We'll see.
Hey, that was Rusty.
Detectives.
Peanut's a lot
going
smaller
crazy.
mark than that.
Shots fired at 1384 North Bronson. Some guy with an automatic spraying a Hollywood
And
bus.
then Peanut
They want
sounds like
every
she's been
car.
smoking
Go!
Camel non-filters for too long. Knockout said, hi, Rusty and Peanut. Okay, kid, I will.
Seems like a
You're behind the wheel.
What did you order, Techno?
All right, where to?
I had a 2-drink. I would order a drink that embarrassed her when she told the bartender she needed it. What is that? Pray tell. Well, the food's right there. We just had it setting up off the floor. But all we had to do was set the bowl down. He's eating now. He's a happy boy. Yeah, he definitely got the puppy breath. Woo. Rusty will usually take like like 10 pieces of food and he drops them on the floor and then eats them off the floor. I've seen lots of dogs do that. I don't know why. They just do. Jesus Christ. Whew.
All units, officer down.
Slow, principal screw.
Repeating, all units, officers still need help on front.
You're clear, go!
Wanted to play a few rounds of Call of Duty tonight. Oh, cool. Yeah, you can get on some of that multiplayer and get your dose of cancer before you go to bed.
LAPD, drop the gun now!
Yeah, I think they finally got Fortnite running. The Panthers won today.
I know he's going to go ahead and say the Panthers won. They beat the Vikings. It was a big game, big win. Of course, you're going to be oh, well, the Cowboys won too. Yeah, but they beat the Giants. But the Eagles won, so they won their division. And they've already said that the Cowboys have to win out to even more than likely have to win out to make the playoffs.
I can't, Max, because my internet died.
Well, all you got to do is reset.
Well, he said he reset his router.
All units, officer down at 1384 North Bronx.
Well, you can do Monster Hunter on PS4.
Move, I've got you.
Call of Duty, most likely World War II, the newest one.
And I know the Cowboys won today, Dookie.
LAPD, drop the gun now!
Yeah, that Monster Hunter world is it's got some things I like, but it is a real wonky. Yeah, I know it's going to be tough. Yeah, it's like 5.8 gigabytes download the free beta for Monster Hunter World. You need to go check it out and download it, Soul, whenever you can get it.
Phone number and restaurant table.
Aha. Monster Hunter World. It's free beta right now. You can download it on PS4. And it runs to Tuesday.
The Panthers are playing Green Bay on Sunday.
Well, Green Bay, they're without their starting quarterback still, of course. Well, like I said, I played a little bit of it. I mean, I can play it and all.
The BARs.
It's not bad, but it's still a little, seems a little clunky. But I mean, it is a beta, so, you know, that's what you got to expect with it.
And the Cowboys are playing the Raiders.
Well, the Cowboys should win that game, but I mean, it depends on which Raiders team shows up.
He's one of the guys.
If the good team shows up, Cowboys will have their hands full.
McGoldrick wasn't the only one to get a message.
You just never know.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
It works now.
So what happened?
Not much. Cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
Felix, that morphine is turning up everywhere. People are dying. You got something you want to tell me?
I'm a bus driver. Do I look like I run a dope racket?
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
Felix, we didn't go through Okinawa to come back to this on our streets.
I've got the LAPD to keep me safe, right? Me and all my people.
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in LA?
I saw his name on the
I haven't
manifest.
slept, but I wanted to. Hey, I appreciate that, Hassan. You need to go get you some rest.
You got over your wound, Lieutenant. I mean,
Yeah, Misty's doing okay.
Detective.
Yeah, we're both hanging in there, as always. You know.
Pretty cool customer.
Been under fire before.
You buying his story?
Not for a minute.
Hey, Hassan.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second. Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North El Centro Avenue, Hollywood.
That was a good play. It wasn't nothing.
Oh, yeah, he's a good play.
Wasn't nothing bad about it. All right, we got to go to Kelso's apartment. Well, I'm going to pass out. All right, Hassan, that's all right. Do what you can do. Get in when you can. We'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping in to say hello.
Bye, Hassan. Take care.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him downtown.
So when's your next day off, Soul?
Work.
Or next night off, I should say. All right, Techno.
Okay, Techno.
I'm going to try to get this case finished before I sign off. But as soon as this case is done, unless it really drags out, I'll be going ahead and ending there.
Hello, Jack. This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
We would like a word.
Would you like to come inside?
Actually, we'd prefer if you'd come downtown with us. Do you mind?
Do I have any choice?
No. You don't.
Are you going to tell me what this is all about?
It would be better for all of us if we discussed it at the station.
Bad move, Cole.
What do you want?
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
Worked 10 days in a row. Kind of hate this job. Tomorrow I'm out at 7:30, but may meet up with old friends. Uh-oh. Let's hope they're not the type of friends that want to go for the little drinky poo. Oh, you're going to stream some Dragon's Dogma, Techno. All right, we'll be there. We'll come hang out with you for a little while.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Level with me, Jack. Some of the guys stole that dope.
Eddie McGoldrick. There's your man. Case closed. Can I go now?
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
Then you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
I'm going to do here.
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
I mean, you mean a restaurant that they actually sit down and order? God, I ain't been in one of them so long. I'm lucky if I get a burger that comes wrapped in paper from McDonald's.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
That's true.
And what's in it for you, Cole?
Very true, Duke.
Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolidge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions, you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
People are dying because morphine intended to help servicemen is being used on...
Okay, Knockout. We'll catch you
now
later.
We have guys from our old unit being killed by mobsters. We can put 2 and 2 together, Jack.
Gratitude isn't a concept that has much effect on you, is it, Cole?
Answer the question, Jack. Let's get this over with.
I was interviewed when the robbery took place. I don't have anything further to add.
Jack, we just want information.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Another name from the manifest?
How many more friends of yours are going to get plugged today?
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
Why are you staring at me? I don't have anything. Doo-doo dog.
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
No, we went into that cutscene. Now I got eye driving. This thing doesn't exactly turn on a dime. Well, you got jokes. You want to give it a shot? Oh, he's pumping that B. I can hear that BAR thumping.
That's that cop. Looks like a decent
Well,
guy.
good for you, soul. You want a cookie or something?
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Oh, Lord.
I'll tell Kidda to make you up a batch of prune and rhubarb specials. You know? Just
Throw
for
out
you.
the guns.
There we go. Yeah, why don't you drive one time? See how you can do, Dugas.
Shut up, Duke.
Don't worry, your cookie wouldn't come from a bakery, it'd come from Walmart. That's where your cookie would come from.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst.
All
of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
I knew I wouldn't be able to,
Duke says, "What? What did I say?" You suggested she take the wheel.
I know how it'd be if I took the wheel on this thing.
Cohen is meeting with Sheldon tonight.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Alright, let's go. Let's go. Excuse me. Ugh.
Can you drive to this one?
Well, this case just drags on and on.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
I'm going to go for about another 30 minutes at the very most.
They obviously don't.
And if it ain't over, I'm still going to end.
Crack.
No, in fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and end now since we're at a loading. We're at a cutscene, coming out of a cutscene. And I'll go ahead and pick this up the next time I stream this. Which may be tomorrow afternoon, depending. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. I'm going to have to take a day off, so it might wind up taking tomorrow off. Oh, hell.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
Oh, Lord. Not John Wayne Gacy. You dumbass.
No good. We need to get closer.
John Wayne, the actor.
Get in close and steer him off the tar. I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
There we go. Wrecked him out.
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
There we go.
Poor soul.
Where's everyone to defend me? You get no defense, boy. You're gonna go cry? Oh, okay. You need some. You need some tissue. Boo-hoo.
Crocodile tears.
All right, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and end right here. This case just keeps dragging on, and I'm getting tired. So, I appreciate everybody coming out to hang out tonight.
Night, little bee.
So, everybody have a good night.
Kidda gives Soul a hug.
Oh, Soul got a hug. But, yeah, we'll catch y'all later. Thanks for coming out tonight. Be sure to leave your likes, your donations, and stuff on the way out. And we will catch you later. Because of the talking salt shaker. Nah, shut up. Big baby. But we'll see you later. Thanks for coming out. We'll talk to you later on.